Yo, 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 what's good, Geeky Face-Offs? It's Geeky Slim here with Ricky, and today we're going to be discussing a mildly interesting yet pretty contentious topic, that being Prime Tobirama versus Prime Hiruzen, as it seems to be a super close matchup with the two being extremely relative.
Relative? I don't know about that, but there's definitely a winner between the two. It's time to use our brain geeks. Let's discuss.
Alright, geeks, let's start talking about the strengths, chakra, and durability of Tobirama and Hiruzen, with Ricky starting off.
Yeah, let's start with Tobirama's strength. Tobirama killed Izuna, who was possibly relative to MS and Madara, as those two stood the strongest of the Uchiha at the time.
Hey man, I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but who the hell is Azuna Uchiha anyways? Like, yeah, sure, he is Madara's younger brother. He's stated to be equal to like an MS Madara, a featless Madara at that we have no feats of. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on Izuna too much, but I just don't think he's like really any type of credible. He died to getting Flying Raja's slice, right? Slice with a kunai by Tobirama. And old man Hiruzen was able to go toe-to-toe against Orochimaru with a sword in through him, and he was still fighting. While this man Uzuna dies by a kunai slice. I mean, Orochimaru is the same person that is stated to be strong enough to destroy a small country by himself. We know the feats. He's stronger than Jiraiya and Tsunade. He took on them two at the same time with no hands, right? I mean, and this is an old man Hiruzen. We even got feats and statements of Kabuto backing up that this was no easy feat, that this old man Hiruzen would have killed him, and that if this was 10 years younger, so still not even in his prime, he still would have been an old man because he died like, what, maybe 64? So if this was 10 years younger, 54 Hiruzen would still probably would have killed Orochimaru, actually. So if we think about an alive prime Hiruzen, it's just, I don't know, unless you got anything else, I just don't see it.
Yeah, let's talk about Tobirama's tandem paper bomb that was able to destroy Hashirama's deity gates, that was able to hold down the Ten Tails.
The paper bombs. That was in his Edo state, right?
Yeah, that was.
So he only was able to do that, if I recall correctly, due to the fact that he was Edo. I think he actually brings it up that he's only able to do this because he's in this Edo state. Yeah, he has the paper bombs, but back then, if I recall correctly, we know that this was just jutsus that he would put on random people or dummies to walk into villages. So it's not like, unless he's trying to be a suicidal person, if he's finding Hiruzen and like kill the both of them maybe, this is not really like a credible, strong feat for Tobirama, at least.
Okay. What you got for Hiruzen though?
I mean, I would like to bring up something as funny as it is. Tobirama never gets referred as the strongest Kage. That's something I also forgot to bring up. Tobirama never gets referred as that. Minato, Hiruzen, and Hashirama all have like strongest Hokage, goddess, shinobi type of titles. I mean, Hiruzen is stated to surpass Tobirama in terms of talent, right? Since a youngin, since a child or a youngin, however you want to refer that as. But he's been surpassed them in that jutsus as well. I would say he knows more jutsus than Tobirama. Am I missing anything?
No, yeah. Everything that you said is true. Hiruzen is said to surpass Tobirama in talent even in childhood. And there is a couple statements saying that Hiruzen knows or is aware of every jutsu in the Hidden Leaf Village. That is way more impressive than what Tobirama has ever invented, like the Reaper Death Seal, the Shadow Clone.
Yep.
And we all seen that Hiruzen is able to produce the same thing too. What else? Man. Oh yeah, Hiruzen's also mastered the 5 chakra natures, which Tobirama hasn't even shown to do.
Yeah.
You know, he's only mastered his water style. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's one thing about Tobirama we could like mention. He was able to press MS Sasuke.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, let's actually talk about that. People misconstruct this as a Tobirama feat. But if y'all actually pay attention, yeah, Sasuke's shown some sign of worrisome. Like he had like one drip of sweat going down. But as you see, Orochimaru and all them were still standing there. The Hokages weren't really like shocked or anything crazy like that. Everybody freaked out. Once Hashirama lifted a finger and stepped in, that's when you see Orochimaru pull up a weave sign. That's when you see Jugo step in. Sasuke kind of steps back. Everybody freaks out. A lot of people take this as a Tobirama feat, But just watch this slowly and pay attention closely next time you see this feat, guys, because it's not because of Tobirama that they're freaking out. I'm not taking away that he has like an immense amount of chakra, but like an old man Hiruzen has like these comparable feats compared to this Tobirama. Alright, now that we're done with the strengths, let's talk about the speed, man. I think Tobirama should just be blatantly faster. I mean, he is the creator of the Flying Raijin, right? He has some relativity feats against KCM2 Minato in the Great Ninja War, if I recall correctly. He's also able to tag Jubito and almost tag Madara. And Madara even deemed him as the fastest person alive during their time, during the Madara and Hashirama era. So I think he should just be blatantly faster, don't you think, Ricky?
With the whole Minato thing, I disagree on that part. Because as we see in the beginning of the Great Ninja War, when the Hokages arrive, we've seen that Minato comes way before. This is a base Minato, comes way before all the previous Hokage. And mind you, Tobirama, Hiruzen, and Hashirama came at the same time. And then also another thing that I would say that Tobirama isn't relative to Minato. There's a scan in the data book that says Minato was in a daze. You know, he was mentally nerved after seeing Jubito's face, you know, and we all know what mental nerves do to Naruto. And so to say that Tobirama is relative to KCM2 Minato when he got blitzed into the battlefield when Minato arrived, I'm not going to go with that notion.
Okay. But what do you have to say about the Jubito statement, or not the statement, my fault, the Jubito feat where he was able to tag Jubito? Is that not enough too?
I mean, it's not really as much of a present feat as you guys are like making it seem, because like Jubito was unstable, and Hiruzen even has like similar feats to Tobirama, as they both, you know, were able to, you know, dodge a unstable Jubito feat. You know, so I'm not really gonna go off like, you know, unstable Jubito being impressive, and like as old man Hiruzen and Tobirama have like similar feet, so like just imagine again a prime Hiruzen.
Okay, so I guess what you're saying is we got this old man Hiruzen that's kind of showing relativity in terms of speed to Tobirama.
Exactly.
Okay, so I mean, it's hard to quantify how fast a prime Hiruzen would be. I do get what you're saying, though. And I think I can agree on one thing, is that it shouldn't be far off. Because you did bring up some good points. Tobirama barely got there before the other Kages. They kind of all got there at the same time. And this was an unstable Jubito, a mentally nerfed Minato. So it's kind of hard to gauge off that. I mean, I guess the only good thing Tobirama has going for him is the fact that Madara stated that he was the fastest shinobi in their era. And that's in their era, though. Of course, Hiruzen and Minato wasn't alive in the Madara era, at least, because I know Hiruzen was still alive, just not with the Madara era. But I guess I can agree that Hiruzen should be almost as fast in terms of reaction timing. At the end of the day, though, I do think Tobirama should be faster, even if it's by a little bit. He should still be faster, right?
And yeah, one more thing too. I know we talked about this in strength, but I think this can go back into speed too. Hiruzen was said to be, you know, the strongest Hokage at the time, and I think, you know, when they say strongest, they like talk about everything like strength, speed, durability. You know, so to say, you know, he's like on like a Hashirama tier of speed in his prime version, and we know that Tobirama is faster than Hashirama, but like Tobirama still admits inferiority to Hashirama. So, you know, I don't think, you know, speed is gonna play a big difference when it comes to this fight.
I get it. Speed isn't the so be all. I could agree to that. Okay.
All right, enough about speed. Let's talk about skill, technique, jutsu, and IQ between Hiruzen and Tobirama. Let's start with Tobirama. Minato admits that Tobirama is a quick thinker, while everyone was in awe of Jubito's power. You know, Tobirama was one of the first ones to figure out that Jubito was weak to Sage Mode. And then let's also mention that Tobirama is the inventor of many signature moves that we've seen throughout the show, like the Shadow Clones, Edo Tensei, and even the Flying Raijin.
I mean, I don't mean to cut you off right there, bro, but like, Minato admits that Tobirama was a quick thinker. Everybody was in awe of Jubito's power. My thing is this, right? Everybody's in awe of Jubito's power because he's a powerful dude. But Tobirama, as funny as this sounds, guys, he hates the Uchihas, right? So, of course, Tobirama's not going to be in awe of Jubito's powers. If anything, he's probably looking at Jubito, knowing that he's an Uchiha, and it's just disgusted and angry. So everybody's just dazed, like, oh my gosh, he's so powerful. Tobirama's basically like, man, fuck that. Like, he's going in. He's diving in. So, it's not, I mean, sure, I guess he gets some racism points that, like, helps him, like, go against the Uchihas because he just hates the Uchihas. But, like, another thing that I want to bring up, and y'all can take that as y'all will, of course. If y'all don't think he's racist, that's fine. But, I mean, I just agree to disagree on that topic. But another thing I would like to bring up, Tobirama being an inventor of many famous jutsus. I don't take that away from him, but I just feel like it's not like a crazy feat. One, due to the fact that they're in the old era, right? So not a lot of things were invented, like not a lot of jutsus, not a lot of skills techniques were really invented yet. So I just, in my opinion at least, I don't see it as that super impressive because either way, he creates a flying Raijin, doesn't perfect it. Minato ends up perfecting it. He creates Edo Tensei. We seen how like sorry the Edo Tensei was when Orochimaru first uses Tobirama's Edo Tensei. I mean, this old man Hiruzen was taking on Hashirama and Tobirama at the same time. Like, so, and even then, Orochimaru and Kabuto both make a better version of an Edo Tensei. So they also get the up one on that. And then his Shadow Clones. He invents a forbidden multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. And we don't even know how much he could do. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you think here?
Yeah, you're right. Because, like, I don't know. Because we do have a data book statement, like, saying, like, again, I think we mentioned this before, how Hiruzen surpassed Tobirama in talent, even in his childhood. You know, like we mentioned in strength earlier, you know, Hiruzen is aware of or knows of all, you know, jutsu. So basically, like, anything that Tobirama could do, Hiruzen could possibly do better, you know, and like bringing, and I'm like leaning more of like Hiruzen, like knowing all techniques in the leaf, because we saw that when he was facing Orochimaru, he was able to do a Inuzuka-like technique, sniffing the two Hokages when he was in that Infinite Darkness Genjutsu. So, oh yeah, and also, if you think Kakashi knowing 1,000 jutsu is impressive, Hiruzen has a statement that he knows 1,000 illusion genjutsus. So, you know,
okay.
I don't know. I think the students surpassed the master on this one.
I'm not gonna lie, you do bring up some good points about that. I did forget that Hiruzen literally has statements of nicknames, being the professor, because he knows all these jutsus, and Orochimaru saying that he can do all these jutsus as well. I mean, I guess that's a take that as you will, guys, but Orochimaru, it is a crazy statement, but Orochimaru does say that he has knowledge of every jutsu and can do every jutsu in the Hidden Leaf Village. So, another thing that I would like to bring up that we kind of forgot to bring up is that we did bring up that he was considered to be the strongest Hokage, depending who says it, but he's also referred to as the strongest Kage. And when he's stated to be the strongest Kage, he was an old man. So that means he would be stronger than Raikage and Lord Onoki, Master Onoki, however you guys want to call him, the Shishikage. So we see what they were able to do. We see what they were able to do against Madara, Raikage versus Sasuke. Raikage has his own feats as well. And we see what they're capable of doing. So seeing that an old man Hiruzen is stated to be stronger than them, that's kind of insane. I mean, but I know it's kind of off topic with the skills, techniques, IQ, but it is kind of saying. And of course, I think we brought up earlier that Hiruzen has 5 chakra natures. Tobirama, I guess he stated to also have 5 chakra natures, but is he a master at 5 chakra natures? Is he proficient with it? He can know it. Just because you know it doesn't mean you're going to be as good, because we do see that Hiruzen is actually capable of doing it all with the 5 chakra natures, as he was able to go against the Guru statue, right? So, do you have anything else here, Ricky, or what do you think?
And I just wanted to add on a little bit more how Hiruzen is a master of all 5 chakra natures, that he's able to even fuse his 2 chakra natures and make a combo move as he did against Orochimaru with his Earth and Fire style. And another thing too that I wanted to add was the Kabuto statement, as Hiruzen was the strongest Kage at the time. Kabuto is a spy, or was a spy, to all 5 nations, and so I believe that he would have some idea of every strength of all the Kages. So I wouldn't say that's like a baseless statement that he is saying. This is Kabuto that has been, like, again, like I said, a spy to everywhere. So, take that how you will.
But yeah, enough of that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This guy, Tobirama Senju, he might be on fraud watch. And I'm being as nice as possible when I say this, but this dude is an actual fraud. I mean, he got saved by the Great Ninja War with the very little feats that he even shows, by the way. I think you can literally look it up on YouTube, all the feats that he has. It's like 1 minute and 39 seconds long. He's supposed to be a Senju clan, but like he's like comparable to Sarutobi Hiruzen, and Sarutobi's not even like a notable strong clan, at least nowhere near on the level of Tobirama. He gets outshined by like Kabuto, Minato, Orochimaru, and again, those statements of being the strongest Kage. Wow, Hiruzen, Minato, and Hashirama got it. And ain't this dude died to like 20 unnamed shinobis alongside the Gold and Silver brothers?
Well, actually, he didn't actually lose to the Gold and Silver brothers themselves. It was just their unit, because Tobirama has great sensory, and he never mentioned the Gold and Silver brothers being there, and they had Nine-Tails chakra, so it would be very noticeable if they were there. So it was just their squad unit that was there. So basically 20 elite no-name ninjas, but I'll give him a little bit of grace because it did look like Tobirama was injured and was like a little scuffed up, so he probably wasn't at full power when he got jumped by those 20 ninjas.
Bro, wait, what? Bro, this dude, not even the Gold and Silver brothers were actually, that's insane. That actually makes him look worse, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I used to think the Gold and Silver brothers being there, oh yeah, they got Nine-Tails chakra, okay. But here in this manga panel, Ricky's right. It doesn't say anything about the Gold and Silver brothers being there. It just says that it's their unit. And mind you, like, when they talk about like highly skilled shinobi, right? For example, the Anbu Black Ops, they're supposed to be highly skilled shinobi, but even them, a lot of them are on fraud watch. I mean, if they're not a named character, they're usually pretty trash. And we even got Konohamaru at 12 years old outshining the Anbu Black Ops members during like the Pain arc, where a lot of them weren't doing nothing, and Konohamaru was able to beat a Pain. So like these 20 unnamed, like, I guess they're highly skilled, but it's just more headcanon than anything that we're certain, because we don't know how powerful they were. Nah, bro, like, Tobirama's a fraud, chat. He's a false genius. He gets outshined in every category. Like, he's really not that guy. And I'm sick and tired of this Tobirama, like, because he's a cool Hokage. He's cold. He is the coldest Hokage, but he's also one of the weakest Hokages. But enough of that. We basically came down to the agreement. It seems like Hiruzen takes his W. I mean, I think we agree on that, right, Ricky?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we got Hiruzen Sarutobi taking his W. It might not be a slam. I mean, I'm being nice saying that. It might not be a slam. The only thing Tobirama got going for himself is speed, slightly at that. I think that's pretty much it. But yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. Hiruzen's the winner. With that being said, if there's anything y'all disagree with, or anything that y'all want to add that you feel like we might have forgot, let us know in the comments down below. Geeky Slim here with Ricky. And remember, folks, stay geeky.